Okay, so the latest Chelsea transfer news. Now, there's for a team that has got a two-window transfer ban, there's a lot to talk about. There's the ban appeal that has gone in today, so there's breaking news on that. There's an update on Sarri, and that deal isn't yet done. And also an update on Hazard, and that deal isn't done. And there's some quite jaw-dropping news on that one. And probably most surprising is a new manager name that's been put into the frame to take over from Sarri should he go. So lots to talk about. So we'll look at the ban appeal first. Now, obviously, as we stand, Chelsea currently have a two-window transfer ban. Now, this was done by the FIFA Appeal Committee on the 11th of April, and as of this morning, Chelsea have actually appealed this to the Court of Arbitration for Sport. Now, there's no timeline set on when this will be considered, so we don't know whether it's going to be heard next week, next month, or in 6 months' time. So it'll be interesting to see how that one unfolds. Now, it doesn't stop, the actual ban doesn't stop Chelsea signing players, but it just stops them registering them until June 2020. So deals can still be done behind the scene, but no player can be registered to play for Chelsea until June 2020. Now, there is the option for Chelsea to ask the Court of Arbitration for Sport to put a freeze on the transfer ban until they actually consider the appeal. Now, as we understand it, Chelsea haven't yet done this, but don't be surprised to hear that they will do this if it's going to take some time. I mean, I think everyone's hoping that this appeal will be considered fairly quickly, but should it not, Chelsea could have the transfer window ban frozen, which would allow them to sign players this summer. But obviously, if they lose their appeal, then the ban would come back in probably for the next two transfer windows. So there's there's some strategy there really for the Chelsea hierarchy to think of with regards to the ban. Now, the ban has major implications on their manager, and it's no secret that Sarri has been negotiating with Juventus for a move to them. Now, Chelsea, this deal isn't done. Chelsea haven't actually approved this deal, and we don't know whether it's over compensation clauses or whether it's waiting to see what happens on this transfer ban, because it's not going to be easy for Chelsea to recruit a quality manager coming in with a two-window transfer ban. Now, I can't see many managers wanting to take that position. So it could well be, don't be too surprised that if this ban isn't upheld or the appeal isn't overturning the ban, then don't be too surprised if Chelsea don't block Sarri's move. Now, if Sarri does make that move and Chelsea are looking for a new manager, there's a surprise new name being put in the frame. And that's the Ajax manager, the Dutch manager, Erik ten Hag. I think that's his name. I never actually knew his name, but he's come off the back of a really successful season at Ajax. He's obviously Dutch league title winners, and obviously that superb run in the Champions League through to the semi-final when Tottenham knocked them out. So he comes off the bat. Now, the appeal to him coming to Chelsea is the Chelsea Youth Academy. It's got it's got a deluge of real quality players coming through the Youth Academy, and Chelsea see him as the ideal replacement for Sarri to perhaps bed some of those youth players through the system and into the senior squad. He's proven to do it at Ajax. And I can see the thought behind it, that Chelsea would want his experience of doing that to bring some of those promising players from the youth academy through into the senior squad. So it'd be interesting to see what happens on that. I just hope the appeal gets heard quickly, and then we all know what's happening. And obviously, as soon as we do, we'll let you know. Now, the other transfer news that's obviously been dominating on the player front is Eden Hazard going to Real Madrid. Now, it's no secret the deal is nearly done. As we speak, it's not done.
I think a fee has been agreed, £88 million. Now that will rise to, we anticipate, about £130 million with add-ons. So it's quite a big investment there by Real Madrid. But you can see why. If you look at Hazard's stats for the last 5, 6, however many years he's been at Chelsea, absolutely unbelievable with goals and assists. I think there was only one season really where he was in single figures and for goals and assists from memory. But there isn't another player out there in his position that can produce those sort of figures for a team. So you can see why Real Madrid are wanting to complete this deal and complete it quickly. But the jaw-dropping news has come out that the contract they've offered him, he's been on, we think, about 200,000 a week with Chelsea, and Real Madrid have offered him a £400,000 a week deal with Real Madrid. So I can't see Eden Hazard turning that down. I suspect the deal was virtually agreed with Hazard maybe a year ago. I think it would be no surprise if Hazard wanted to go a year ago, but Chelsea did a deal with him and said, look, stay with us another year and we'll give you your move next year. I suppose it's something we'll never know, but it wouldn't surprise me if that had happened. So there's a couple of things still waiting to happen there. We expect Sarri to go, we expect Hazard to go. Surprise name there being put in the frame with the Ajax boss coming in as a Chelsea boss, but it will all hinge around the transfer ban and whether the Court for Arbitration of Sport actually overturn the ruling. So we'll wait and see. We'll keep you updated with all the latest transfer news, both player, manager and appeal wise. If you like the videos and you like the channel, please subscribe below and we'll keep you updated. Thanks for watching.